Don't say I do until you know how they handle credit cards. I get it. It's way more fun picking centerpieces, finalizing your guest list, debating that $30,000 venue, or just thinking about eloping on a beach instead. But have you talked about your spending habits? What about your debt? Your plans for kids? What happens if one of you wants to stay home while married? What if one of you wants to move across the country for a new job? What's the plan if those in-laws decide they want to live with you instead? What happens to your bank accounts and your savings that you worked so hard to build up? And what happens if one of you couldn't go back to work due to being laid off? I'm Julia Rodgers. I've been a bride. I've planned a wedding. I was also a family law attorney, watching what happens when couples don't have those important conversations early on. And I kept asking myself, why aren't we giving people a better way to have these tough money conversations around kids, family, and plans? I watched women in court cry because they gave up their careers to raise kids, only to later realize that wasn't enough money for financial support. I saw men stunned that they were legally responsible for debt they didn't even know their partner had. I saw couples fight over dogs, cats, rings, businesses, family heirlooms, because they never had a plan. I knew there had to be a smarter, kinder, and more modern way to help couples get on the same page prior to marriage outside of an expensive courtroom. And I've gone through firsthand what couples like you are going through right now. That's when I had the idea to create Hello Prenup, the solution for all couples to enter their marriage with total peace of mind. When I got engaged, I knew I needed to have these conversations with my partner too. I asked my own friends how they were having these conversations about money, kids, in-laws, but nobody seemed to have a good answer. My partner, who had never discussed a prenup before, didn't have the same foundation for this important conversation. It made me realize that he's like most people, unaware of where to turn to get the coaching, guidance, and the education needed to enter marriage with those questions answered and a plan on paper. And most couples like you probably wonder, do I really have to retain a divorce attorney while enjoying our engagement to ask them what happens to my 401k while married? Do I really need to spend thousands of dollars on attorney's fees just to get some basic advice on what should happen to my investment property in a divorce? And most importantly, when it came to having these hard conversations, I even wondered, would my own partner think I didn't trust him? Would it kill the romance if I brought up that one thing that was most important to me in a relationship, a prenup? Spoiler alert, we had that conversation, and getting a prenup was the best decision I've ever made to date. And you know what happened when we had that prenup conversation? It brought us closer. We talked about money, expectations, and our vision for the future. It was one of the most important steps we took before saying I do. Hello Prenup is the #1 online prenuptial agreement platform designed to help all couples get a state-compliant prenup online without overspending on money, attorneys, or time. And this same conversation that I had with clients as an attorney has now helped over 100,000 fiancés across 47 states achieve the same peace of mind, all by getting a Hello Prenup prenup. We aired on Shark Tank and got a deal with Kevin O'Leary and the founder of Nextdoor, Nirav Tolia. We've helped billionaires, celebrities, everyday couples, and some folks with even millions of dollars in debt. No matter your net worth or experience with prenups, Hello Prenup was built for couples like you. Couples who want to enter their marriage with total peace of mind. It's private, it's affordable, and it's way easier than you think. Here's how it works. Step 1, visit HelloPrenup.com and each create your accounts. Step 2, each answer guided questions about finances, assets, kids, future planning, and more. You learn, you collaborate, you create a custom, state-specific prenup without ever stepping foot in a law office. Step 3, download your finished agreement, review it, and you're done. All for just $599 in total. No hourly rates, no retainers, and certainly no stress. And if there are things that you don't agree on or not sure what to do, we've partnered with family law attorneys across the country to make sure every prenup meets state standards and gives you a solid legal foundation. In fact, if at any point in your process you want to talk to an attorney or have them review your agreement, you can. And I know what you're thinking, that's great, Julia, but how do I bring up a prenup with my partner in the first place? Well, here are 3 conversation starters that work. Hey babe, I found this site. It's called Hello Prenup. It walks couples through all the major money and marriage conversations we should have before getting married. It's like TurboTax for prenups. Want to try it together? Or you could try, I love you, but I want to feel 100% aligned before we get married. Can we talk about our future and make sure we're on the same page about everything? Or how about we protect everything else? Our cars, our homes, our phones, our vacations, our kids? Let's protect our relationship too. Hello Prenup isn't about planning your divorce. It's about building your marriage with clarity, trust, and love. The most romantic thing you could do is not just consider how to be there for each other for those romantic times, but make sure you both consider what would happen even if you were at your worst. Hello Prenup's mission is simple: to make legal protection accessible, affordable, and empowering, so couples can focus on what matters most, building a life together, not unraveling it later. If you're getting married, there's no better time than right now to plan the hard stuff, because real Real love means planning for every potential of your future, not just the pretty parts. Don't procrastinate. Make a date and visit HelloPrenup.com. In one click, you'll be having conversations immediately that will bring you and your partner closer together. And the best part, you can do all of this on the same couch that you're sitting on right now. Go to HelloPrenup.com. You're writing your life story together. Make sure you're on the same page.